Sit rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
So time to go back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate today. In honor of Mission Impossible, we are doing a Tom Cruise bracket to find out what is the best Tom Cruise movie. I don't know what it is. I know what my favorite movie is. He knows what his favorite movie is, but you don't.
Can't wait to fight with you about Top Gun.
And we don't know where it's going to land on this list. We don't know how new this list is either. I didn't make this shit. But he'll tell you how our bracket list work and get into it.
There's two movies, and then we say which one we think should win. If we disagree, we play rock, paper, scissors to figure it out. If one of us has seen both the movies, but one of us has not seen one of the movies, then the one who has seen both movies gets to pick. First up, Eyes Wide Shut versus A Few Good Men.
I like Eyes Wide Shut because it makes Tom Cruise super vulnerable. And that's something you don't see in Tom Cruise very often.
True.
And it's like a human vulnerability. Like Live, Die, Repeat, he's not good at the suit. And that makes him a little vulnerable. But not like a human sense of Eyes Wide Shut. However, A Few Good Men is fucking phenomenal.
Right. I would argue that he's pretty emotionally vulnerable in A Few Good Men.
I feel like he's more...
Because there's the whole, like, he's being compared to his dad stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, he's not a trial lawyer, but so it's like he doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's got good instincts.
I feel like he's more driven in that movie. Like, his performance is based on him being driven to do something.
Yeah, except for the scene where he thinks he can't do it, so he goes and gets absolutely hammered, and his friend's got to come pick him up.
Well, everyone gets hammered every once in a while.
A Few Good Men is absolutely incredible. In fact, honestly, no. It's probably like, if I extended my top 20 favorite movies list to like top 30, 35, A Few Good Men would be on there. We're in agreement, I assume.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Guess I was a touch unclear on that.
Alright, Mission Impossible Fallout versus Tropic Thunder.
He does do something very, very different in Tropic Thunder.
It's true.
And I have to respect that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, James. That movie is ass. And not the good kind of ass that... Yeah. Never mind. It's nasty, dirty ass.
Yeah. I did not find Tropic Thunder very funny. And it's not because of like the politically correct reasons. It's just, I really just didn't think the movie was that funny.
Ethan Hunt is probably going to come up more in this list.
Of course.
8 and 3, he's basically the same character.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably get eliminated, but I just can't push Tropic Thunder over.
No, I can't either. Plus,
Les Grossman.
Plus, Henry Cavill cocks his arms in this movie.
With his fake mustache.
Right. Magnolia versus Interview with a Vampire.
Never seen an Interview with a Vampire, so I have to go Magnolia.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. These are both a little lower for me, but...
I'm honestly surprised you've ever seen Magnolia.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Tom Cruise in this movie specifically?
In Magnolia?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely not my, like, favorite, like, anywhere near my most favorite Tom Cruise movie, but, I mean,
his performance is great.
Yeah, I mean, he's very good.
I find it really interesting because in my head, Tom Cruise in that movie, the narcissist, like, whatever he does, motivational speaker, whatever he is, that's the same Tom Cruise that was jumping on the couch. I don't think he's acting in that movie.
Yeah.
I think that's really him.
That's fair, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow versus Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky is another Tom Cruise movie that on paper looks very good, but when you watch it, the idea of it's not as great as it is.
Why?
The idea of it's not as cool as it is on paper. Kanye West has a great line about that movie. But Edge of Tomorrow, again, vulnerability is not something you get with Tom Cruise every day. Emily Blunt adds a lot to that movie as well.
Yeah.
And it's just an all-around better movie than Vanilla Sky.
Yeah, it is a very good movie. I've never seen Vanilla Sky, but Edge of Tomorrow is freaking sick. I love that movie a lot. So,
well, Tom Cruise's face gets messed up and Kanye says, something. I look like Tom Cruise in Vanilla Sky. and Through the Wire, I believe.
Minority Report versus Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Again, Ethan Hunt, same character for the majority of those films. Minority Report is a phenomenal film directed by Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Which I think you get 2 Tom Cruises. You get medium Tom Cruise that gets to do what he wants, like jump out of airplanes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like action movie Tom Cruise, which you don't get much. Or you get, I'm working with a great director or writer Tom Cruise. This situation is that.
Yeah.
Minority Report is extremely thrilling.
Agreed.
It's well made, which adds to the tension of the whole film.
Mm-hmm.
And he does paranoia so fucking well.
Yeah. Like, it's a conspiracy movie.
Yeah.
And, like, I really dig that.
And it makes you think, like, outside of his performance and everything, that movie makes you think, because it's like, the negatives outweigh the positives in this situation.
Yeah, sure. It really does. Yeah, Minority Report would be my pick as well. So,
where would that rank for you? Off topic. Spielberg.
Minority Report.
Top 15, top 10?
Definitely top 15.
Ooh, not top 10?
Well, no. Well, you said 15 first, and I reacted to that. It would definitely be probably in the 7. If it made the top 10, it would be in the 7 to 10 range, most likely. Just thinking off the top of my head.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I could name the top 5 probably off. Like, if I'm doing straight Spielberg, and which means that I'm not doing like a 1 per franchise rule or anything.
Yeah, you put Indiana Jones,
it's got
Jaws, Jurassic.
Yeah,
those are your 5.
Right, and then
you might even
and then you start,
E.T.
and then now we're getting into E.T., Catch Me If You Can, like Catch Me if I Can. I probably would bump Temple of Doom and then put Catch Me If You Can in the top 5, and then go from there. So. It's not that I don't love Minority Report. It's just Spielberg is Spielberg. Yeah. And so
7 or 8, that's where it lands for me. I love that movie.
Yeah. Here's a really easy one.
Yeah.
The Mummy versus Jerry Maguire.
It's really funny. I saw a meme that had the Dark Universe logo from that movie.
Oh, really?
It was like, the studio was so confident.
Yeah, they were.
And they were.
Yeah.
We
got Tom Cruise. Everybody loves Brendan Fraser. I know he's not in this, but yeah.
Jerry Maguire's an easy dub.
Nah, yeah. All right, first Mission Impossible versus American Made.
I really like American Made because Tom Cruise, like, he has a clear character arc.
Yeah.
And he comes kind of scummy.
It's kind of a different Tom Cruise than you get in a lot of other movies, too.
And you get that great scene of him sitting in jail. He's like, you know, Cadillacs have the biggest trunk space, and all 10 of you, I'll buy you a Cadillac and fill it up with money. And I'll get out of here right now, I bet you. You want to take the bet? Oh, get the fuck out of here. Lady comes out pissed as hell. Uncuff him. The gentleman should have took the Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Love that scene.
Yeah, it is a good scene.
In a mid-ass movie.
Right.
That movie's mid.
American Made? Yeah, I was about to say, as much as I do like Tom Cruise in the movie itself is like, it feels a little flat. Yeah. Like, there isn't just like that that, you know, like that movie magic really to push.
They needed to bump, like they had a 5-level writer and director. They need to bump each of those to a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, I agree. So
Mission Impossible is a dub, though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a different Tom Cruise than you get from the other Mission Impossible movies, so it works on that level.
Yeah. Ghost Protocol versus Jack Reacher.
It's the same fucking character.
Yeah, he's
Jack
just better
Reacher's
in
very,
this one.
very. Ooh.
Jack Reacher's good. I like Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
But I rented Jack Reacher out of a red box.
I really, really liked that first Jack Reacher movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Well, we have a way to do tie breaks if you think it's better than Ghost Protocol.
He carries the movie more in Jack Reacher, so I'm going Jack Reacher.
Okay.
Right. Fucking cunt.
I think I've said this on multiple of these brackets, but I really wish I knew what our overall rock, paper, scissors record was.
I think we should find a new way. Let's flip a coin.
God, I think I'm heavy.
Let's get a coin camera.
Heavy on the dub side. A Few Good Men versus Fallout.
He's going to show up again. I'm going A Few Good Men.
Yeah, same. Magnolia versus Edge of Tomorrow.
I'm going Magnolia.
Oh, we're going to rock, paper, scissors that. I don't really fuck
His
with him.
performance is much better than that movie, and you can't tell me otherwise. Hold on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Motherfucker.
Minority Report versus Jerry Maguire. This one's tough because
These are probably... They probably would make my top 5 favorite Tom Cruise movies.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably like 5 and 6 for me.
I'm holding out on Paranoid Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Because hopefully there's a certain movie I want to pop up later on. 2 movies pop up later on. So I'm going to go Jerry Maguire because I love a good rom-com. And that role is iconic because all of the lines.
Yeah.
Show me the money.
I'm good with that. I was kind of 50-50 on them personally. So, all right. OG Mission Impossible versus Ghost Protocol.
I'm going OG because he has more depth.
Yeah, I agree. A Few Good Men versus Edge of Tomorrow.
I'm going with A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
Rob Reiner.
Absolutely. Jerry Maguire versus Mission Impossible.
Show me the money, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me think about it. Yeah, that's fine.
We've seen that Tom Cruise 12 times on this bracket. On this side alone.
Yeah. All right. A Few Good Men versus Jerry Maguire.
Here at Sonotopical, we're unfortunately poor. And this money you see on screen, that's CGI. That's not real money. Because again, we're poor. So if you want to click in the ad eye in the corner, that video is monetized and we can make money off it. So please go watch it.
And if you click an ad, we make more money. And if you really want to help, there's the thanks button right there below this video.
Jerry Maguire. You know why?
No.
Because that's not the truth. Because you can't handle the truth.
Wait, so you're saying
Sucker.
Jerry Maguire isn't the truth?
Yes. That's what he says in Few Good Men.
Wait, so...
He can't tell him the truth because he can't handle the truth.
Just tell me what you're fucking picking. I'm picking A Few Good Men all day. Like, that is...
Yes.
Easily, on this side of the bracket, easily Tom Cruise's best performance. Alright, other side of the bracket, we got Rain Man and Risky Business.
I'm glad someone laughed at that. Which was me. Give me asshole Tom Cruise.
Well, he's kind of an asshole in both of them.
He gets pushed to a level about the egg, and he becomes asshole at the hooker for that. But he's a straight asshole in Rain Man, though.
I think Risky Business is a good movie, and it is like an incredible. It's most people's. It's like his breakout thing, really.
That was a perfect vehicle for him in the 80s.
Yeah, it's still a very young Tom Cruise. I don't think he's really like come into what he is yet. Where Rain Man is a little more
seasoned.
So I'm with that. The Firm versus Top Gun.
This is that paranoia I was talking about. You ever seen The Firm?
Yeah, I've seen The Firm.
That movie's so fucking good.
It's pretty good.
What?
The Firm is fine.
I really love The Firm. Top 5 for me. I absolutely fucking hate Top Gun.
It's because you're a bitch.
Top Gun 2 on the other hand, that shit, Johnny Blaze, son. I love that movie. Come on, Paranoid Top Cruise. All right, paper, scissors, shoot.
Collateral versus Night and Day.
Night and Day is a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but Night and Day is a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. People hate Night and Day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you just sit and turn your brain off, it's kind of a decent movie.
Yeah. I think it's just because it's Tom Cruise and people don't expect just turn your brain off movie for Tom Cruise.
You gotta balance them out with Cameron Diaz. When has Cameron Diaz been in something that like made motherfuckers think?
The best movie I can think of that Cameron Diaz is in, and she is terrible in it, is Gangs of New York. But that's it. And she is like, she brings that movie down a whole fucking level. Like, she is not good. But yeah, bad guy Tom Cruise all day.
Yeah, for sure. Michael Mann.
Mission Impossible 3 versus Cocktail. I've never seen Cocktail.
We all wear masks. I love The Mask. The Mask is definitely her best movie for me. MI3 for sure. He's just a moody bartender in Cocktail. If there's one Tom Cruise movie on this that I think you can skip, it's Cocktail. Stupid love triangle.
I forgot about War of the Worlds.
I forgot about Oblivion.
Versus Oblivion. Honestly, I forgot about both of these.
I own War of the Worlds. And I would probably go with that one just because it's Spielberg. And I know it's better made than that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's depth between him and his daughter and his son.
Sure. Why not?
So, let's go get eliminated next round.
Right. Mission Impossible 2 versus Far and Away.
I've never even fucking heard of Far and Away.
Me neither, but I have this curse where no matter what, no matter how many times I go to a movie at AMC, I can never remember her name.
Nicole Kidman?
I don't know why. I can never remember what her freaking name is. But yeah, MI2 is definitely like objectively the worst Mission Impossible movie, but we both love it because it's just fun and kind of silly.
I also find it interesting that they were both cast in Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of that movie before. Does that little preview at AMC thing, Nicole Kidman, when you first saw it, did it like make you tear up a little bit?
Yeah, like the very first time I saw it, it hit me in the feels, and now it's just like, I will say this, I still like it because it is so much better than Regal's.
Oh, that thing's so corny.
I will get to a movie late if I go to Regal because I don't want to watch that stupid thing of all these people just saying movie quotes. It is awful.
I don't like watching previews. This is not through the list, so I just want to tell you real quick so I don't forget about it. So I show up 20 minutes late every time.
When the movie's going to actually start.
Yeah, every time I go see a movie. And the Nicole Kidman thing, it doesn't affect me anymore. But the first 2 months, I teared up.
Yeah, it was the first couple times I saw it was very good.
Funny. I was hanging out with James. We went to the movies because he wanted to go see an action movie I didn't want to go see. It was Black Adam. I didn't want to go see Black Adam. He wanted to go see Black Adam. I wanted to go see Black Adam. And it came on. And I teared up a little bit. And he looked at me. He's like, what the fuck are you tearing up about? And I was like, oh, nothing. But because I showed up 20 minutes late, the old man who's always at the AMC during the day.
The white guy?
Yeah. Old white guy who was at the other AMC. He's
kind of hunched over a little bit. Yeah.
He tells me the same thing every single time. How are you today? Good. How about you, sir? Better than I should be.
Yeah.
And he's like, you missed all the previews. And I'm like, yeah, man, I know. I'm hoping for it. Sweet old guy, though. Shout out to you. His favorite movie is The Sandlot. I don't remember his name, but they have their favorite movie on there.
Right.
For whatever reason, I remember The Sandlot.
Rain Man versus The Firm. I'm taking Rain Man.
Is that a spite pick?
Mm-hmm.
What's your issue with The Firm?
You picked it over Top Gun.
What would you rate
Top
The
Gun's
Firm?
Incredible.
What would you rate The Firm?
2 out of 10.
What a fucking...
If you ask me right now.
Nematode. I asked you a week ago.
On a week ago, I would say a 7 out of 10.
I'm going The Firm because he carries it way more. Dustin Hoffman is the main focus of Rain Man. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Collateral versus MI3.
Collateral.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like we're eliminating the Mission Impossibles because they're like, oh, let's just get another one. And we might be shooting ourselves in the foot for that. This motherfucker's making it to the end, though.
MI2?
I'm thinking MI2, though.
This bracket is very busted. The Firm versus Collateral. I'm taking Collateral.
Shouts out to The Firm, but, Collateral, Michael Mann, the way he does night scenes, I don't think he could have been a bad guy with any other director than Michael Mann.
Yeah, let me think about it real quick.
Working actors. Tarantino couldn't make him a bad guy. That's the only one that would come close, but I don't think it would work in any of the movies that Tarantino's made.
Yeah, if Tarantino could make Leo one of the best villains of all time, I think he could make Tom Cruise a villain.
But not in the movies he's made.
Yeah.
He wouldn't fit in the Westerns. I couldn't see.
Yeah, all that just, yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, who is he going to be? Charlie Manson? Wouldn't work.
No.
The one before that, I don't think he would work in Kill Bill. Well, that's a Western. I don't think he'll work in Kill Bill because it's too low budget on purpose.
Reservoir Dogs or Pulp Fiction are the only movies I think he could have even remotely fit into, and I don't know that he would necessarily fit in. Like, I could see him being
He wouldn't be better.
Yeah.
Now, if he wrote a movie specifically for Tom Cruise, it would work.
Yeah.
As a bad guy.
He could, I could see Tom Cruise doing, like, Madsen's whole,
He would-
dancing and slicing ears off bit.
He was too young.
But yeah, he was too young. But like,
wouldn't have worked.
I'm just saying, I could see Tom Cruise doing that.
Yeah.
But
no one could have made him a bad guy and let him show that off
yeah,
instead Michael Mann. And that's just impressive, that connection they made together with that film.
yeah, I agree. You're just making me think about Heat more because you're talking about Michael Mann.
I
so
really
much.
want to rewatch Collateral now because of this.
Yeah, I agree. Good run, MI2.
Yeah. Who knew it would make it this far?
All right, and then finally, A Few Good Men versus Collateral.
You want to talk and I won't think?
Yeah, I mean, it's a quintessential Tom Cruise performance versus something we will probably never get from Tom Cruise again, and he knocked it out of the park, which I think does make it special to a degree. But to me, in A Few Good Men, he is so in that wheelhouse, like the combination of charisma and confidence, and then that moment of like, it's a movie, so it has to have a fall so it can rise back up. And then the way Tom Cruise plays the fall in A Few Good Men, the way he stands up to an absolute giant on screen in a courtroom, no less, is incredible to me. The way that how smart he is in this movie, while also still seeming like a pretty relatable guy. I think that is Tom Cruise. And so for me, it's A Few Good Men is the easy pick for me, but Collateral I definitely think deserve to be in this final.
So I was going to go with Collateral because Jamie Foxx is whatever in that movie. He's cool. Like, he puts on the performance he needed to put on.
Yeah.
But Cruise just outshines him so much in that movie.
Yeah.
And Few Good Men, you have other people in the movie. You have like one or two people he gets to work off of.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets to elevate his performance. So it's like a tag team versus a singles. But when you said he's standing up to a movie giant in a courtroom.
Yeah.
This is the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Nicholson wasn't the Jack Nicholson we know today.
Right.
So that's what sold me on it. And also, there's no wrong answer to this. Like, if I was watching this video of two other guys doing this, and they pick Collateral, I'd be like, nah, that's fine. They pick A Few Good Men, that's fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make a schmuck about it. However, it adds on to it that if I do pick A Few Good Men, there's no rock, paper, scissors, which means we tied. And that's going to eat you up a little bit that you didn't win. So, A Few Good Men for me.
Oh, that doesn't eat me up because I sandbagged a little bit and I cared about A Few Good Men way more than I cared about Collateral. That absolutely should have been the correct answer. And I would have been pretty upset if you'd picked Collateral. But
It is a central Tom Cruise performance.
Yeah. It's the best Tom Cruise performance. He's incredible in that movie.
Going through all these movies, obviously there's some left out. That's a hard top 5.
Tom Cruise movies? I'm sure we've done it.
We have. It was one of our first videos. And like,
well, we probably have completely different opinions now.
Yeah, and I've seen so many different movies since then.
Yeah.
With Tom Cruise. Like, I didn't see Minority Report. I don't think I've seen A Few Good Men. But
yeah,
that's
would a Mission Impossible be in your top 5? I don't think one would be in mine. Like, I don't if I'm really judging Tom Cruise performances, I don't think he has too many other like really good dramas and other stuff that I don't think it would, like, not in this order. It would be A Few Good Men, Collateral, Minority Report, and then it gets tough. But I don't know. Mission Impossible might squeak in on the end. Jerry Maguire.
Business, I would like the Firm. That would also be in mine.
I would probably put the Firm on my list.
To me, that's a tough motherfucking top 7.
Yeah.
I have to knock 2 movies off.
Yeah. Because my thing is, I love Top Gun and Maverick.
1, 2, and 3 are interchangeable.
But they're like...
are set.
But if I'm rating Tom Cruise performances, like, I love those movies. But if I was really going to sit down and rate Tom Cruise performances, not sure if I could put them in a top.
Well, the
5.
second one has much more depth.
That's true.
Than the first.
Yeah, I would. I mean, and I would put Maverick in over the first one. So
that'd be a fun list in a couple years. He keeps doing Mission Impossible movies,
right?
And like, there's not much variety anymore.
Yeah, because if he does anything else, then he has to go promote the movie, and like his people will not let him go promote movies because he's too unpredictable. Like they won't let Tom Cruise do press
Scientologies.
Yeah, he's weird as shit.
They won't let him promote.
Yeah, that's why the only promotional stuff you get from Tom Cruise is like pre-filmed stuff of him hanging off a plane, being like, "It's been a tough couple years, but we spent a lot of really hard work and time making this movie, so come to the movies. See you at the movies."
They just did a fucking junket with him and released this thing that he watched Dial of Destiny, and he was like,
"Oh yeah,
if Harrison Ford can make any out of Joel's movies in his 80s, I'm gonna try and make Mission Impossible movies in my 80s." I'm like, no, he's 60 years old.
I know. Listen, one of the podcasts I listened to was talking about this when Maverick was going to come out, and I fully agree with them. Like, you cannot convince me. There's only two options. Either Tom Cruise truly believes that he's never going to die, or Tom Cruise wants more than anything to die on a movie set.
Yeah, I mean, I hope I live long enough. This sounds fucking terrible. I hope I live long enough for him to die and Scientology to kind of die out.
Considering the age difference between you and Tom Cruise, I also really hope you live long enough to see Tom Cruise.
But the whole Scientology thing, for it to crumble so I can get the true Tom Cruise documentary in 40 years.
Well, they're part of the Illuminati, so they're never going to crumble.
Who knows? I don't know. But let us know what would a 1 year bracket with the Tom Cruise movies given. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a